What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Madness_DFS with DFS Army on X and in our Discord, back with another NFL Thursday night football prop video over on Underdog. We have the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. What a game. It's not going to be a good game, so might as well put some player props on it, eh? Make it entertaining. We also only have a one-game NBA slate, so it's NFL or nothing for us on Thursday night football. So I think we have two of the best plays on the slate. We're going to turn that into a two-man slip over on Underdog, coming off a winner yesterday. If you watch the video, if you haven't, you can go watch it if you want. It's really kind of useless now. But we went Jalen Duren over 14.5 points and Jalen Brunson, two Jalens. Jalen Brunson over 2.5 rebounds. They both got there very easily. Nothing like a sweat-free win. So that video is free. All these videos are free. Hit the like and subscribe. The more you like and subscribe, the more I'm going to feed you free videos. So do me a favor and do that. We're going to start things off. Before I start things off, follow me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Madness_DFS. I'll leave a link in the description. My original account got suspended, so I had to restart. We're building from the ground up. Your follows mean a lot to me. I'll follow you back too. I'm not afraid to follow you back. Let's get into it. As always, we're going to start with the props tracker. We are up $11,800 on the year. There's not a whole lot to say there. It's we're well over $1,000 profit every month. We're not going to charge you that much, just not even nearly that much to sign up for our player props package. So you might as well just join us. Like I can't really sell you any more than $1,000 plus a month in profit. And I'm going to give you a discount code. It's scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Use promo code MAD, MADD. Get yourself 10% off on the player props package. If you want to combo that with the DFS package, we're grinding every night in the NBA streets, and then every Sunday, every Thursday, every Monday, whatever night this time of year brings football, we're going to play it. So come join us, make some money. It's the easiest money you're gonna find in the industry. So $11,800 profit on the year. Let's keep cooking. First play we're gonna go to is J.K. Dobbins over 70.5 rushing yards. I just did these backwards on my notes, but that's all right. He was the second play I was going to get to, but we can start here. We're looking at a 50% odds to hit. It seems low. It is low. I like the over, obviously. He's gone over this number in 3 of his last 5 games. He's gone over this number in 6 of his last 10 games. This is our player props tool, by the way. You get access to this as a part of our premium package. Join the props package. Gets you access. Very easy. But it's very simple. You load it up. It gives you the best plays on the slate. So I'll touch on it very shortly with the next player I'm going to touch on. Because like I said, we got a 2-man slip. But I expect the Broncos to be up early and often in this one. Should lead to probably a rush-heavy second half for the Broncos. So expect plenty of Dobbins in the second half. Even in the first half, I expect them just to feed Dobbins in this one. I kind of thought about taking the over. I think it's 76.5 rushing and receiving yards, but he just doesn't catch the ball. That's what RJ Harvey's for. So give me the rushing yards. We don't need the receiving boost on top of that. But great matchup here against the Raiders, who rank 19th in DVP against opposing running backs on the season. Love J.K. Dobbins here. We're going to pair that up before I get to the second play. Got to show off the Discord. This is where we drop every single play. That's where the tracker gets the tracking from, for lack of better words. Everything we drop in the Discord is what you should be tailing. That's how you make your money. So Prize Picks, we're dropping slips in there. Underdog, dropping slips in there. By the way, Underdog. So here's the video slip from yesterday. That one cashed. We need Nick Claxton got there easily. We need Kuminga. This game is currently at halftime by the time I record this. He has 3 assists. He needs one more to cash this one. It's been a good day. So, like I said, prize picks, underdog, sleeper, sportsbook plays. These are going to be your straight bets, your same game parlays, your boost plays, anything like that. Mutt's got those in there for you. And then the alternate apps. So, like pick six, better parlay play, chalkboard, you name it. We got it. They're all in there. So, everything we drop in the Discord, tail it. And that is how we get to. Did I close it out? That's right here. That's how we get to this number, $11,800 profit on the year. Everything we give you is tracked. Everything we give you, we play ourselves. I got nothing else to say. Join us. All right. We're going to pair up J.K. Dobbins with Tre Tucker. And we're going to go over 43.5 receiving yards for Mr. Tre Tucker. Again, comes from our top props tool. This is one of the top plays on the slate. Might bump down a little bit, but that's fine. Looking at a 51.5% odds to hit, which again, I feel like is low. The board is pretty tight for Thursday night football, but these two plays I just feel like are extremely low on an odds to hit perspective. He's gone over this number in 3 of his last 5 games. The Raiders just traded away their wide receiver 1 and Jacoby Myers at Tuesday's trade deadline. They traded him over to the Jaguars. Whatever. He's a fine receiver, but he drew a ton of targets from Geno Smith. He drew a ton of targets last year from the smorgasbord of quarterbacks they ran out last year. He could be a fine receiver, but he draws a ton of attention from the quarterbacks. So take that attention away. It's going to open up a ton of targets in this offense. Like I mentioned with J.K. Dobbins, the game script should set up for a pass-happy offense for the Raiders. I expect him to be behind. I expect him to be behind early. I expect him to be behind often. They're 9.5 point underdogs in this one. Not to mention, this is massive news. Not news because I'm not breaking any news here, but the Broncos are without Patrick Surtain. He's the best cornerback in the league. So they're not going to have him to stick on Tre Tucker and follow him around. Not that I don't know that he would anyway, just because Tucker, he moves around a little bit, but I like the spot at 43.5 yards. This just seems far too low considering the circumstances. Yes, Brock Bowers is going to demand a ton of attention from Geno Smith. They don't have anybody else in the wide receiver room, really. So give me Tre Tucker over 43.5. Those are your 2 free plays. We're going to do $25 and 74. Why is that so low? Probably because they're going up against each other and they correlate. They correlate really well. Regardless, we're still getting 3x, 74, 75. So $25 into $75. I like that. If you're in the Discord, I'm dropping this right now. So you get first access. This video is going to drop about 10 minutes after I drop it, just because editing purposes and thumbnails and all that good stuff. So you get a little bit of a buffer over in the Discord. So like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Madness_DFS. I need your help to build back that account. Join us at our player props package, promo code MAD, 10% off. That's all I got for you. Hopefully we get a better game next week. I haven't even looked at it, but that's a next week problem. So we will catch you guys on Friday for NBA Friday. Until then, appreciate you guys watching.